Hi, Chris.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Great.
Your mom's maiden name
I
is
do.
Lundberg.
I do
Are you
know
any
that.
relation?
No, isn't
amazing.
that funny?
Yeah, it's caused
It's a rare name.
It's caused a fury here this morning. I'm trying to figure it all out.
That was kind of interesting.
How long have you been at JPS?
Almost 2 years now.
Are you a bus driver yourself?
It's when I have to.
Yeah.
When I have to.
What time does the morning start for you and the team in the transportation department?
About 5 a.m.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Wow.
5 a.m.
What time? What time do some of the buses start first picking up kids?
6 o'clock.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my
so
gosh.
We are on the road. A lot of our buses are on the road by 6 o'clock.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yes.
So a kid is getting on a bus at 6 a.m.?
And that's common.
Yes, it is.
That's nothing
Wow.
new. What time did you get on the bus when you were young?
Not 6, maybe 7. I don't know.
Well, it depends on where you live.
Do they sleep? Is it okay to sleep on the bus?
It's better to sleep on the bus. In the mornings, it helps the drivers immensely when the kids are sleeping against the window.
Relaxing. Yes, just relax and get to
Yes.
school.
How many buses does JPS have?
Let's see, about 40 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have some new EV buses.
We
Tell us about those.
It's so exciting. We have 21 new buses that are going to be on the road soon.
Okay.
We have about 4 on the road currently that are kind of in the preliminary stages. We're just testing them out, get the feel for them, knowing how often and how to charge properly, that kind of thing. It's really exciting.
What's the biggest difference for the drivers in these buses?
Probably they're so quiet.
Yes.
They're very, very quiet. So it's a nice ride.
And
Yeah,
you
very
fun to
quiet
drive.
until the kids get on.
yeah, until the kids get on. But you
Yes.
have EV chargers right there.
Yes,
That's awesome.
they're ready to go.
Very cool.
Is Bluebird the gold standard of the school bus?
I think so. They're beautiful. They're beautiful buses. They drive well. They sound good.
So you're in the business of getting children to and from school safely, which is a
Yes.
giant responsibility.
It is.
I know you have some wonderful drivers, but you're hiring as well.
Yes. JPS, along with everyone else. So there's a huge bus driver shortage. So please thank your bus drivers. Please thank your bus drivers because we really need them. We're looking for additional bus drivers. We train everybody right there on site. Same with bus monitors. So if you're looking for a job, come to JPS.
What's the role of a bus monitor, Chris?
The bus monitor. We try to have the bus monitors keep the kids safe so the driver can concentrate on the road.
Sure.
So we're keeping the kids safe by keeping them in their seat, out of the aisle, there's no eating on the bus, those kind of things. So the monitor, just have fun with those babies and make sure that they're seated properly, and it makes it a good ride to school.
The bus can be a wild place.
It can be.
Because there's,
It can be.
you're no parents on the bus. So
Right.
immediately. Did you have any bus stories from when you were young?
Oh, we had a wonderful time on the bus. We had a bus driver, Mr. Chapin. He owned an apple farm, and in the fall, he'd have a bushel of apples as you got on the bus every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so people threw them. No, we ate them. It was wonderful. And Mr. Degree, he would drive with the bus, the door open. We loved that too, even
Very
in
good.
the winter. Yeah.
To your point about thanking the bus drivers, I've been on some buses with some teams that I coach, and a lot of times, drivers, they're going to a game or a place maybe they haven't been before.
Yes.
It is very important to behave on the bus so that the driver can pay attention to the GPS and not have to worry about a kid in the back putting a plastic bag over their face or something like that.
Right.
That's happened to me. That's why I said that.
When the bus is taking kids to a game, should the kids buy the driver the fast food meal
Yes.
on the way back?
If they stop 100% of the time.
Of course,
I would
yes,
say so.
Absolutely.
What are the hours for a bus driver?
Bus drivers, I'm going to say in general, about 5:45 to 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then again in the afternoon, from about 1 to 4, 4:30. And then there's additional work to be had if you're looking for, if you want to be a bus driver and want additional hours, we have it available with all of the field trips, the athletics that are going on.
All those men and women at McDonald's at 10 a.m., they're school bus drivers.
Yeah, that's a good spot to go hang out for sure. Absolutely.
Can you do like just like nights and weekends? Like
Yes.
do the sports things?
Yes, we can be very, very flexible going in. We just need to know what
Sure.
you're looking for, and then we can discuss it and get a schedule that works for everybody.
Chris, you have to be aware of construction around town as well. I imagine that can be a little challenge
It is.
when you're laying out routes and constantly worrying about.
We never know what to expect.
Right.
Something is always popping up that we were not notified. Today we had a bus go down a street and found out that the other end was closed, and we're like, oh boy, now we got to figure out how to back
Sure.
up out of there.
Right.
So we had to call assistance.
Right.
So those kind of things we run across every day.
Yeah.
What's the strobe light on the top of the school buses for?
It's for inclement weather. If there's fog or whatever, you can see those. That really helps keep visibility.
What would you like to tell parents of kids that ride the school bus?
Oh, please talk to your parents, talk to your children. The bus drivers deserve respect. The bus drivers have a very hard time to concentrate on the road, know where to go, where to stop. So if your children can behave on the back of the bus, stay in their seat, it would really be helpful.
Yeah, and it's a partnership between the parents
It really
and
is.
everyone. Yeah, you rely on the whole community.
Are people still passing the school bus when it's stopped and it's flashing lights?
We do have that.
And
I invented something. I don't know why we can't manufacture it, but it's when the door opens, there's an arm that comes out from
crosses
the bus,
the other lane.
goes across the other whole lane, and then it drops like those backup spikes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to pass the bus if the stop is folded in, is not out, and it's just hanging out? Maybe, does that make sense?
As long as the red lights are off.
As long as the red lights are off,
Yes.
you can go around a bus.
So the red
Okay.
light should be in conjunction with that stop sign.
Okay,
I think that should be a very serious infraction.
and I believe it is.
A jailable offense.
I don't think it's jailable, but it's definitely a fine.
Throwing bricks at cars.
That's jailable.
Well, to you and your entire team of dedicated drivers, thanks for taking great care of our kids.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Director of Transportation at Jackson Public Schools, Chris Lundberg. More of the morning show right after this.